Right, one WeaponCollector here. Right, so I should sound a lot better now. The old microphone I used to use, I'll show you now. This one still works, but to be honest, when I watch back some of my streams, and especially when I was watching that the Christmas special stream I did, I noticed my audio was terrible compared to some other people's. The problem with this microphone is it's all right, but it's, it cost me probably 10 quid. You right, Alex saying, right, Pete, so does this sound better than normal, do you reckon, for a live stream for me? Yeah, that's the old mic. Still works, and I'll keep it. You right, Lapbricks, Carter, you right, mate? So, yeah, what does the new mic sound like? Do you think it sounds better? I hope it does. So if you see something in my ear, my ear was hurting slightly, so sometimes I noticed if I cut out the sound, it makes it feel a bit better. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Snowball, it's supposed to be quite a good budget microphone for the price. I didn't realise I was getting the ice, though. There's a Snowball, the Blue Yeti Snowball and the blue, there's the blue Snowball and the blue Snowball Ice. The Ice has, the standard one has slightly more features, but yeah, it's my own fault. It says in the title Blue Snowball, and then if you look down in the description, there's a tiny little bit that says Ice. Doesn't matter. It just means this hasn't got the switch to do the three little settings, but I don't think it matters anyway. Right, Zed. You're right, Jim. Yeah, do you think this sounds better then? Here's the actual microphone there. Quite a big old thing. Bigger than you think. I think so anyway. Fucking thing's massive. Compared to that. And it's just here. So I may have to get an extension thing because it's sat on a box at the minute. Yeah, good to see some people. And as the title says, just a quick test. I'll be on properly this weekend, hopefully. Alex Saint said, found a 3-piece katana set for 50 quid. Worth it? Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Where do you live? Lapbrick said, did you get any games from the PlayStation Store? No. Well, yes and no. I did buy myself some Witcher. I bought all of the Witcher add-ons, put it that way, and I think they were slightly cheap. To be honest, I didn't see a lot. I was really that interested, but I'll be honest, I did look through all of them. I do it quite regularly anyway. Now, I'm glad you said, but now I didn't get none in the end. I'll tell you the other reason, Carter. At the minute, I've probably got 20 games I haven't played. Zed said it sounds good. Yeah, I was getting a little bit of an earache earlier, so I just put that in my ear. Cuts all the sound out, seems to stop it hurting. It may have been because I was in the shed last night, angle grinding for about 3 hours, so I did have earmuffs on, though. Yeah, only 9 on, but it's different time than normal, isn't it? You reckon this does sound better? I'll play it back to myself later and have a look, but yeah. So how was everyone's Christmas then, if we're still allowed to ask? Technically, it's still Christmas today, isn't it? If you do the 12 days of Christmas after Christmas. Alex Saint said, I watched an interesting video on comparing a 2.2 pellet and 2.2 long rifle for a 10-22. Nice. What kind of comparisons was they doing? Jim said, what were you making? A sword. I'm going to make like quite a little fancy. Let me see if there's a picture of it on the Witcher thing. It ain't going to be as fancy as this, but a sword a bit like that. But a half-size one. So it'll be exactly the same as in the game. Sorry if you didn't actually get to see that. You can't really see it, though. Yeah. A half-size sort of fantasy medieval kind of sword. Jim. Are you back at work today, Peach? Unlucky. That bit's got you. I got the Escapist 2. I saw that on there, actually. Yeah, that looked quite good. But that's it. I have a couple more games open. Yeah, my problem is, Carter, I've got so many I've not played. It's getting to the stage where I look and I think, I can't be buying more. But I did look on there. I'll tell you what I was tempted to buy, though. But it's always quite cheap anyway. I might get Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. as a bundle one day and stream those because I love those games. I don't know how they hold up nowadays, but Dan T, you right, mate? Richard, you're right. As Ed said, my Christmas was okay, but same as usual. Yeah, I have noticed the older you get, not saying you're old, but the older you get, I mean this in my case, the older you get, the sort of less you do, don't you? And especially if you ain't got kids about. See, that was because we couldn't even have the kids around here. So it was like, it just involved me cooking all fucking day. Architect M Savage, right, mate? He said, "Have I ever heard of chugging Certo fruit pectin to pass a drug test?" No, I haven't. No. You know what? I've never had a drug test ever. Had I been in prison longer, I might have had to have done one eventually. Yeah, never ever had to do a drug test ever. Yeah. He's waiting on Evil Dead games. Yeah. When's that out? I saw the girl who plays Kelly, Dana De Lorenzo, is it? She's gonna play her character in the game, which is good. Yeah, Black Brick Carter, he said Vice City was. Yeah, I loved Vice City. I wish they'd remake that. Alex Saint said, "Mike, I'm kind of lost right now. I've been looking at swords for my collection, but can't find a nice sword for a good price. The only thing I saw was those ninja swords. What's that? I'll sort you out one day. I'll make you one day, if you want one for a collection. But when I say one day, it might be 6 months. Iron Man, you're right, mate. Architect, I'm saying, just saying it works. I'll keep that in mind if I ever need one. Dad said, "Well, I'm no spring chicken, that's certain." Iron Man said, "I'm 39 soon, so I'm technically 21. Nice. Yeah, I'm still 21. Tim said, "Sounds good, Mike." As in sounds good? I hope so. You're right, Tim. Yeah, it's got to be better than the old 10 quid. I think that old microphone I had, in all honesty, probably cost me, I think it was something like 8 quid. And it served its purpose, and I'll still keep it as a backup. But yeah, I'll listen back to this and these are notorious for being slightly quiet for what they are, depending on how close you are to it. I'm about that far away from it though. You can up them, and I think compared to my old one, this is going to be excellent anyway. Zed said, "Have you used the Lansky in the turn much? A comparison video review might be worth it." I'll be honest, I haven't used it a lot, but that's the one that's been in my pocket mostly at the minute. I need to sort of get a bit of a go with both of them, but that's been in my pocket most of the time, but I haven't used it yet because, in all honesty, I've not really been out. I did cut the box. I did just cut the plastic bits on here just to get that open with it, but that's about it at the minute because I've not really needed one yet. But yeah, it'd be interesting to do a comparison and a video on them eventually. Like Brick said, at the moment I'm playing mainly FIFA, COD, Dirt 2, and have to finish Dark Souls, Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal I want to get. That was on there, I think, but not as cheap as I'd want yet. I don't mind waiting until they're like 7 quid on disc. Savage said, "So, Freemason ceremonial sword. Nice. Don't ask me how I ended up with it. I just know I have one, and some dumbass grinded off the etching on the blade. Either way, it's a real nice sword of a clumber sword. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's a nightmare when you get people do that. I know someone, it's not the same, but a similar thing. Someone found this lovely brass cup with aluminium handles on it, and they went and cut the bloody handles off instead of leaving it whole. Yeah. Tim said the sound sounds good. Nice. Alex Saint said, "Are you selling that Olight? What, the big one? Potentially, yeah. If you want to message me about it, yeah, I might sell that. Yeah, I'm always, to be honest, torches that are just sat about doing nothing, I'm always willing to sell them. Iron Man says, "Stay away from Zimmer friends. Never come back again." But yeah, if you're interested in the big Olight I've got, yeah, I would sell that. Len, you right, mate? I will be on this weekend. I just wanted to test this microphone out. I've literally had it about 10 minutes. I've done nothing today either. That's why I might look slightly tired. Sometimes it's nice to get out and about and do something, but I had to stay in to get the bloody mic. So tonight, no, I can't even do it tonight. I wanted to go out and do some more angle grinding, finish this sword, but our kitchen's being replaced tomorrow. Well, starting tomorrow, so that may hold me up with some videos. I still do stuff in the evening, and I can still do like torch reviews. I've got a torch review I need to do soon. Tim said, I find the landscape quite heavy. Have you tried the landscape Mad Rock World League 2? No, in fact, I've never heard of that until you just said, Tim. Yeah, I quite like it though. So it is for looking on look at that on a website, and I never like the look of it. Now I've got it in my hand. It's a nice, beefy, chunky thing. And I think you'd feel quite confident with that. I haven't got to use it properly yet though. Nick's Knives, right, mate? Super basic news, right? He said, you sound foreign. I'm in the US, so Mike is perfect. I'm not foreign from where I live. I'm English. Stug, you right, mate? Evening? I hope not. I've only got now, the Olight I've only got now, Alex, is the big one. That's worth about 250 quid. Iron Man said, I'm not getting a PS5 or an Xbox until the price comes down to around 200. Same here. Way too expensive, aren't they? And to be honest, most of the first consoles break anyway, don't they? Batbrick said, Doom Eternal is awesome. The soundtrack is badass and the campaign is super hard. But the multiplayer, in my opinion, isn't as good as Doom 2016. Yeah, the microphone came, Liam. Funny thing is, that Bricks, I've watched nearly all of the new one. I think I even watched someone complete it. Does look really good though. Yeah, I thought I'd test it out. Liam only had about 10 minutes. But as you were saying, and I've heard that these can be slightly low on sound, can't they? But I think compared to this old thing, this is going to be wonderful. As well, it all depends how close you can get it as well. I've got it about, in fact, I'll even measure it for you. Straight from my mouth to the thing. It's about 10 inches away. Super basics. I'm looking for a bolt made farming broad fork. I don't know what that is. Stug said I meant to say afternoon. I was going to say it's a habit. Everyone's saying, all right, good night, good evening. Alex saying, yeah, I'm not paying 400 and 500 quid for a new console. Now, I'll be honest, if I had the money, and if I was working 5 days a week and had a lot of disposable money, then I probably would. But 400 or 500 quid, a fucking lot of money for me. You know, the amount I earn, that's about 2 years' wages. But yeah, and the first consoles normally always there's a batch of them that fuck up. Alex, I read that. Prep for it. He said, hi, WC. The audio is great. Ah, nice one. Good to hear. Good to hear. Richard said, is there any good games for the PlayStation 5? The PlayStation 4 only has... The PS4 only has 20 games I liked, and a third of those were remakes. Yeah, I don't know yet, Rich. I'm not aware of any yet. Iron Man said, Mike, can you do a power and accuracy test on the SMK pistol you have? Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right. Can you message me on a video? I'll tell you what, Zed, can you do this as well? Zed and Iron Man, can you go on to my latest video or comment after this one? Iron Man saying to do that SMK test, and Zed remind me to do a video on this and the bird's turn and do a comparison of them both, please. Otherwise I'll forget. Tractor said, blimey, I've slept in, it's Friday already. Yes, I hope not. If it ain't far off, is it? Savage said, I'm never buying another console again. PC all day, baby. Well, they're as bad for price for me, but my PC I got down here, I think cost me 80 quid. 8 gigabyte RAM. 8 gigabyte RAM. I was going to say reasonably new CPU, whatever it is, or whatever. I can't remember, but it's all right. I upgrade it every time at least. I was going to put 16 gigabyte RAM in that, but it turns out I can't. Captain Electro, good to see you on, Dave. How are you, mate? Word up, hear you loud and clear. Nice one. That's exactly what I want to hear. Savage said, that would have said, I do love the PS4. I'll wait until the shit has been out for years, then but I've had my PlayStation 4 about 2 years. I was well late getting mine. Dad said, will do. Cheers, mate. It says, I have a bad... the problem is how I've got this set up right now. I've got the microphone on a box, so I'd struggle to get a piece of paper. And I've had to raise the microphone up so it's close enough to be decent. So to get something, I've got to sort of go over it. Liam said, currently there are some Mark 7 helmets on eBay for decent prices. Nice. Nick's Knife said, I don't think I'll ever go back to console after playing on a decent PC. Yeah, if you can get a decent PC, it's probably well worth it, isn't it? Because even if you wanted to, you could even still use like a PlayStation 4 Xbox controllers on them, can't you, if you want to? Heisenberg, right, mate? Can I see one shotgun? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 shotguns, technically. But I can't get them down on live streams. Iron Man said, I put a message on the 2021 update video. Cheers, Iron Man. That's perfect, mate. Yeah, what it does, it will come up then, and then I can write it down later. Although, I'll tell you one thing, though, Iron Man. I've not got the normal sights on that anymore, and I don't actually have them. So, you may need to watch the video to show how to make it shoot with a red dot. But it will still show the accuracy, because I couldn't ever get on with the open sights on that. Pump action, double barrel, single barrel, Spaz 12. Heisenberg. Latbrick said the PlayStation 5 is huge compared to the PS4. Yeah, I've seen some pictures of it, and it's massive, isn't it? Yeah, massive. So if you see something in my ear, anyone, I've got slight earache, and if I block all sound out, it stops it hurting. Jumble Salbur, you're right, mate. He said there's a lot of helmets in Downing Street. Nick said you can use basically any controller on a PC. Exactly. Iron Man said, Mike, I have been drinking Kestrel Super lately. Mike, are you partial to a strong can now and again? Really, it hits the spot. Yes, I am. I got bought for my birthday 2 cans of Tennant Super Iron Man. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, a cold super strength lager's fucking nice, isn't it? In all honesty, if you ain't used to them, they're quite strong. But if you drink a lot and you drink strong stuff, yeah, I always, to be honest, Iron Man, that's what I used to drink all the time at one point. Yeah, every now and then, because you know me, I don't drink too much lager now, just in case. But yeah, I will get one of them every now and then. That, I'll tell you what that is, Nick. That's a BB Spaz 12. Dumble Sabu said, I've had a earache since I've been with me missus. Eisenberg said, your house is the place where every battleground player wants to land. Liam said, was going to bring it up on the stream later, Mike, but the numbers are getting pretty scary. About 1 in 50 people in the UK currently has corona. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a fucking lot. Yeah, that's mad, really. Oh, all right, yeah. Sticks was just saying something about where to get PC bits. Electro said, I've got some shotgun shells coming in the mail today. They're expensive, 20 gauge buckshot. Nice. Weapons and Stuff said, if it's doubling each week, the numbers will be pretty bad in 3 weeks. There's food shortages happening here in Ireland, probably because of Brexit and Corona. Latbrick said, got to go to class. See you all later. See you later, Carter. See you later, mate. Alex said, Mike, can you make WeaponCollector rings? Would be a good ring, metal, and can't be hard to make. I'll tell you what I could probably do. You know, like I might be able to do a ring. It'd be quite a big ring. A ring that would have a knuckle duster face on it, like my my sheath imprint logo thing. Or I could just put WC on it or something. I could do that, yeah. I'll look into that. I've got loads of aluminium and brass. Nick said, I was thinking DX Spaz 12 would be stupid money. Yeah, it would, mate. Thousands, I reckon. Yeah, definitely. Heisenberg said, what about a bow and arrow? Yeah, I got bow and arrows, but they're behind there. Number Sabu said, looking into getting an SDG 44 replica. How much that going to cost you? Yeah, I look forward to seeing that. Yeah, I just burped slightly, and I thought they're going to hear all that now. All my burps, all my stomach grumblings. Tim said, I'm currently sitting here with a healthy dose of coronavirus. Luckily, I'm not as bad as a lot of people. Fuck's sake, Tim. Well, I hope you get better nice and quick. Yeah, my sister-in-law had it. Quite mild, though. But, yeah. She reckons she can't still taste properly or smell properly still. Dad said, Sticks. For some reason, your comment wouldn't show. I couldn't get it to show either when I clicked it. He said, PC part picker is a good place to get PC stuff. Liam said, my mum was saying her job. Currently, lots of staff just refusing to come in. Never happened in lockdown 1 and 2. You can't blame them, can you? I wouldn't want to. My sister-in-law don't want to because of her kids. Although kids don't get it as bad, if the kids potentially get it, then they can't go nowhere, or they can't risk them going anywhere because they could pass it on to grandparents, shit like that. Time for survival, you right, mate? Electro said that ring idea would be sweet. I'll look into that. I'll look into it. I think it's a good idea. Man said, Mike, check out a channel called English Prepper. I think I follow English Prepper. I'm not sure. Comment that and I'll have a look. What is in my right hand? The Lansky World Legal. Just going to skip a couple of questions if I can catch up a bit. There's a couple of people chatting to each other anyway. Alex Saint said it's not helping considering I've watched 28 Days Later. I watched Annihilation last night. Seen it before. I loved some of the music in that's excellent. Time for Survival said, no, I showed him that. Tim said, I can't smell or taste anything either. That's not all that bad though. 3 teenage boys. You're right, Carlon. Liam said, might as well get an obsolete revolver or bolt action for 500 or £1,000. Time for Survival said, you look thinner. Must be a camera angle. I have finally started a fucking diet though. Problem is, it affects my ears slightly. If I put weight on, I'll start snoring more. Might be my beard as well. Yeah, it sounds weird. If I put weight on, I start to snore more. The snoring makes my fucking ears vibrate at night, and then in the day, my ears hurt. Because I've got like fucked up, what do you call it? Eardrums. My eardrums are like collapsed and like, what my eardrum is like, like a balloon, not a balloon, like a drum skin, supposed to be tight. Mine's loose, so it can go in and out. You know what I mean? It sort of pops easily. Yeah, quite annoying. Dumble Sabu said, Mike, did you ever get around seeing Avengement, mate? No, and I'll tell you what's happened with it. I ain't got it anymore. It was on my hard drive. I'm gonna test it. My hard drive won't work with this new computer or my PlayStation 3, which it used to work with. I might see if it'll work with my old computer. Yes, I can't bloody get it. I can get it again, though. Time for Survival said, follow me for better videos. He said, jokes, but should subscribe, I mean. Yeah, go on. Give Time for Survival a good old subscribe. My man said, might do another interactive video. Shit hit fan one. Yeah, that'd be good. I was thinking about that recently, doing another, what I would do if I did another one. Brentford said, I had a vaccine already. I'm doing fine. There were no side effects. Nice one. Good on you. Yeah, good on you. Get it done, innit? Alex Saint said, Mike, you should do an updated zombie loadout, but proper one. They said, by the way, you said you were going to email me, but you haven't yet. It's not important, though. Yes, I'll get back to you. I'll tell you what. I think because I just I'll get back to you, Zed. Don't say, but it's on the way. No, it's on YouTube, mate. Well worth the wait. Oh, all right, nice. Yeah, all right. Jack McGuire, you all right, mate? And he said, "Cool sleep apnea." Oh no, I couldn't be bothered to say it. Yeah, loads of people have it. Can be really dangerous. Maybe looking to getting a sleep apnea. Well, I'm all right at the minute. It's if I put on too much weight, I get it properly. At the minute, it just makes my ears go funny. Funny thing is, we have got a CPAP machine here. But now I've got it. If I lose weight, it goes completely. It's just I put on a bit of weight again. Yeah. WeaponCollector said I've got machinist here, what I call it. Ring injury, working around heavy machine. Yeah, I get that. I've got tinnitus. This here, the eardrum has got a hole in it. It's collapsed. It's been rubbing in the bones, which has rubbed the bones away, which is why I can't hear properly. Yeah. I have to go every year to have this one checked. In case it's getting worse, because it can cause complications. I'm still waiting for Mike to reply to my email I sent him 2011. Well, you know the problem is, and this is why I couldn't reply to Zed properly just then, is because I reply in these chats, and then for me that's it. It's done. Oh God! Not flash up, you right, mate? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Nice new microphone. Hope it sounds better. The other one was all right, but it was quite low, wasn't it? And it was a bit talking like that, I found. Yeah. I don't think I need a new camera, do I? That'd do. Because live streams are never looking that good anyway. That's an off topic. Courier just been sent a fake copy of what I ordered. Bastards. That's a cunt when that happens. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Because this ain't what I expected. On Amazon, this did not say it was the snowball ice. It was the snowball. But when you look down in the fine print, it does say ice. So there's not a lot I could do. Don't matter. The only difference is the standard one has a switch to change the settings, which most people reckon they don't do nothing anyway. Oh, yours didn't say ice either, Liam. Yeah. It didn't say it on the thing. Well, there was one tiny little bit when I scrolled through just to check. I think all it is, Liam, is the standard one has 2 microphones in it and a switch so that it doesn't pick up anything around the back, basically. But from what I read, people like me doing this, it wouldn't make much difference anyway. Alex said, saw one of my neighbours sticking nails on the top of his fence to stop thieves. He's a madman. That said, don't know why I thought you didn't know what it was. Of course, you're onto anything practical like that. Well, yeah. Now, I'll be honest with you, Jack. The amount of times I go on about sleep apnea and gout, I think people get sick of it, so I don't bother mentioning it now. But I appreciate you saying about it, though. Funny thing is, my mum has full-on proper sleep apnea, where she's falling asleep in the day. I used to have it, but never that bad. I used to just feel tired all the time. But yeah, if I lose a bit of weight, it goes completely, and that's all I need to do, which I'm doing now, finally. Vince, you right, mate? I mounted Mike. If you do a shit fan interactive, have a nuclear or EMP one. Hang on, that's just gone. Reviews a newsreader, main character. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Bradford said only cool people hit the like button. All right, I'll get lost in the comments. Are you going to get a full refund, are you? Tactical. Dad said, now, do a War of the Worlds shit at the fan video. Nick said, I had a regular snowball, and I only used one setting on it. All the others would pick up mouse farting in Russia. Well, there you go. I had heard that most people said most people won't need the other settings. This one it's just how close you have it. You know what I mean? Which I've got it pretty close. You can't see it. It's just there. But it's reasonably close, so it should pick up a decent, I'm going to have to go off in a minute because I have to start cooking dinner. So it's early enough to talk about food, seeing as it's not the evening. Yeah, I'm going to have to go cook dinner in a minute. It's cooking, but I'm going to have to cook the other bits. I may be able to stay on a little bit longer if I I'll have to think what I'm doing. That said, my manners. Hi, everyone. Hope you all had a good New Year. Yes, same here, actually. Sometimes I often need to be reminded. Not saying you've been reminded, but yes. I hope everyone did have a good Christmas and a good New Year's Eve. I'll be honest, I drank a lot Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Tried to do that video that fucked up. And I ended up just coming up here about, I think it was like 1 o'clock I came up here. Because everyone went out for a smoke and I got bored. Came up here, thought I'd go on the computer for a little bit. Ended up in here drinking, listening to music till 10 in the morning. Fuck's sake. Right, where am I? Vince said, what are you going to eat? We got roast chicken. I'm going to do them lot roast potatoes, but I'm going to have boiled potatoes and then some veg. So that'll be reasonably healthy. And my lunch today was vegetable soup, homemade vegetable soup. And the snack I had, I've eaten quite good today. And the snack I had was, thought I'd do an experiment. So I grilled some pickled onions. It was all right. But yes, WeaponCollector ASMR, maybe. I have thought about doing knife or weapon ASMR. Sit there going like this. Shit like that. And yeah, maybe. Because I'll tell you what, ASMR, I'll do it like a parody, but serious as well at the same time. ASMR is fucking massive for views. Alex Saint said, "Oh, what's the best zombie movies to watch?" I'll tell you all the ones I own if you can hear me. All of the Evil Deads, any of them. Night of the Living Dead original, Night of the Living Dead remake, Dawn of the Dead remake, Day of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead 1, 2, and 3. Some of the Resident Evil films, 28 Days Later, and the best one ever for me, Shaun of the Dead and Brain Dead. Zombie said, a mouse farting in Russia. I'm more worried about hearing Mike fart in England. You probably will hear all that now. I don't know. I think this is quite good for being close and far away. Don't pick it up. I opened a whiskey and ended up with a bouncer fights marathon on YouTube. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'd do it. Captain Electro said, you're about to do dinner and I'm about to eat lunch and go to work. Oh, there are. There's me alarm to do dinner. I'll stay on for a little bit more. Where was I? Electro said, why I don't catch most of your live streams when I'm working. This is perfect time. Well, I've noticed that, Electro. Yeah, you sometimes can get on early, and I noticed Eric can normally only get on if I'm on like 1 o'clock in the morning. He can get on then because he's finished work. Yeah, I noticed that. That's the thing with the old time zone differences, isn't it? Working. Yeah, I noticed Eric normally only ever gets on, and Londinium because I think he only gets on after his boys in bed. Yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll have to do more daytime ones. Alex Saint said, pulling katana out of a sheath ASMR. Exactly. Buck fast consumer. He said, alarm for dinner, bro. Well, I have to cook it. If I don't have an alarm, they ain't getting cooked. Yeah. And then I'll realise at like 6 o'clock. Vince said, enjoy your meal, mate. Are you going to watch United City Saturday night? No, I don't actually watch football. Darius, he said, that will be... I can't read today. That'll be the end of the weapons. Will that be the end of the Weapons Lord videos? Probably not. I think I was overreacting a bit when I said that. I won't do so many, though. I won't do like random ones, but I'll do proper... I will do proper... if there's a law change, I'll do it. I'll still be on for a little bit. I can probably do 10 more minutes. Just trying to work out what I've got to cook. Dad said, that'll be a nice dinner. Cinders with a side, yes. Yeah, it was a side dish of ashes, exactly. Muckfar said, do you have an alarm for when you need a shit, bro? No, I got to cook this dinner for other people. Fuck's sake. I do need alarms for everything, though. Mike, Alex Saint said, Mike, after COVID, you should do a bushcraft video. I want to. I never get out enough. Matt, you right, mate? Muckfar said, football shit now. Used to love it. Now I'm just an MMA fan. Nice. Jesse said, Slingshot Warrior sent me. Nice one. Good to see you on. Buckfast said, have you watched K1 Medieval Sword and Weapon Fighting yet? No. I think I remember you recommending it, though. Yeah. So, the microphone is definitely better, is it? Yeah. Might even treat myself to swing out arm. I won't have it so you can see it, though. You don't need to be able to see the microphone. It's fucking massive, though. It's bigger than I thought. Jumbo Sabu said, Mike sent you an email, mate. Lol. All right. Maybe I'll read it right now and then reply to you right now. Save me writing. Matt said, Mike, has that imposter come back since? Same name as me? I don't think so. I don't know. Darius said, what will the UK government ban next? You never know. It could be anything, couldn't it? Don't want to give them ideas. Air rifles, probably, and in crossbows. Don't mind as long as we can have a license. I'll have to get a license because I'm not giving them up. Alex Saint said, do you need a FSC license for a 2.2 pellet? No, not for a 2.2 pellet gun, you don't. No. Long rifle, you would. Buckfast said, do you ever watch Forged in Fire? I have watched that, yeah. Seen it for the first time the other night and instantly thought of you. Nice. I've been making a little sword, actually. I've been making a weed slasher sword. So it'd be like a short sword, but it's, you know, it's a copy of a full-size sword, just half size, basically. I would get out there and do some more tonight, but I don't reckon I'm going to be able to because I've got to do a lot of... if people didn't hear earlier, what our kitchen's being changed tomorrow, or they're going to start changing it tomorrow, so I need to get everything out of the kitchen tonight. I've been doing it over the last couple of days. I do like getting in the shed at night, but you can only do angle grinding for a certain amount of time. Number said, I know the government are consulting now as we speak regarding licensing air rifles and blanking inert. Sorry, a pop-up came up then. Blank and inert bullets could end up on FAC. Yeah, fuck's sake. That's mad, isn't it? I'd get an air rifle license if I have to, though. But because, as I say, I'm not giving them up. Shame, innit, Riggs? Vincent, yeah, crossbows will definitely be banned everywhere in the UK. I'm from the Netherlands, and Netherlands is worse than the UK, trust me. I also ordered a crossbow just before it be banned. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Granted, does anyone like to watch World's Strongest Man? I do. I ain't watched it for ages, though, because I can never seem to find it anymore. But I like, because this is when it used to be on, wasn't it now, I think? Yeah, I like World's Strongest Man. I haven't watched it for years, though. Not properly. I used to watch the whole lot, you know, every episode of it, when it was easier to sort of find and follow. Now, after time it's on the channel, I don't know where it is. Weird times. Yeah, I like World's Strongest Man. Solid skinhead, right, mate? Alex Saint said, can we have a political stream next stream? I'm thinking about it. The problem is, political stream, we'll just... what I might do is, I'll do a political stream, and I'll just sit here like this. And I'll just play a computer game. Why you lot chat about fucking politics? Because I ain't fucking reading it. Right, I'll be off soon. A couple more minutes. I'll stay on until I'm 22. That should give me enough time. Yeah, actually, I bet. Yeah, I'll go off. Yeah, definitely. Then I just thought. Then just take the foil off the chicken. Ain't it nice to talk about food? This is a one-off though, only in the day. Nick said WSM is a bit shit these days because of social media. Because they film it so far in advance. I know who's 1 month before it's on TV. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because of social media and that internet. Yeah, you end up knowing way before without even Yeah, without even meaning to know. Tackle says stick Zombie in front of the can for click. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Simon, you're right, mate. He said Happy New Year. Been busy. All good now. Mike's working sound. Nice one. Yeah, I hope you had a good Christmas and all that. So I said, how come you got a new mic? I had a bit of money. I'll tell you what it was. So I got a bit of money in Patreon and a bit of money through my Amazon ads. And I was watching back one of my live streams and I noticed the quality of my mic compared to everyone else's was fucking shit. It's good enough, but it was terrible and if I make a lot of habit doing live streams, I ought to have a decent mic, you know. Dara said, does the Sun newspaper report fake news stories? Probably. Alex, hang on, head off, mate. I'll contact you about the torch and that sword. Nice one, mate. Number sale booster back on the diet too, mate. 3 days in. I'm so hungry, I'm tempted to chew on a piece of leather. Yes, I don't fucking blame you, mate. Why ain't no one invented something that we can eat that tastes really nice and's got no fucking calories or fat? Bastards, man. Maybe I'll get onto that. I did once invent. What was it I invented? I came up with a form of. Yes, that's it. Diet alcohol. I had an idea for diet alcohol once because I don't know if it would work, and I suspect it would give you the shits as well if it would work. But I worked out, obviously, sugar, bad for you, have too much of it, but most alcohol is made from the yeast eating the sugar producing alcohol. So I wondered if you could use the sweeteners to make alcohol because it'd have less sugar in it. But then I thought I'd read about it, and if you eat too much sweeteners, it gives you the shits. maybe the dehydration would help as well. So I said I finally got a bank account, so I'm going to get a new donkey jacket, new MA1, and a pair of new Dockers. Nice one. That sounds excellent, mate. I watched your video the other day. You're updating the snow. I think I was hungover though, so I didn't get a chance to comment. Time for survival. Said pop, quiz, hot shot. Why are sideburns called sideburns? Because during Napoleonic Wars, the sideburns stopped the gunpowder burn coming off the flash from the firing of a musket. I did not know that. Sideburns, nice one. Yeah, that's excellent. That is, I like that. I got a bit of tissue in my ear because I'd had a slight earache. If anyone wondered, that's good. I never knew that about sideburns. Right, I better go because I got to do some cooking. Cook the family dinner. What day is it today? It's Wednesday, isn't it? It better be because the fucking workmen are coming tomorrow, Thursday. So there'll be a normal video coming up soon. Don't know when. I've got plenty of stuff to do, but I'm working on a sword, so that'll come up. And then Friday or Saturday, I will. Friday and Saturday I should be on to live stream normally. All right. Wage Slave, he said, I think you're onto something. There could be a laxative alcohol. Yes. Bush, I had my first 24-hour ban on Facebook today. I'm no longer a ban virgin. That's sake. Yeah, cheers for watching, everyone. I shall be back soon. Yeah, well, you need sugar for the chemical reaction, but I don't, because you can use things like honey and stuff like that. If the yeast could eat the sweeteners, that could be a lower calorie alcohol. If they could eat it, I don't know. They may only eat sugars. I don't know if they would touch sweeteners. Right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing what this mic sounds like. So yeah, see you all soon in a proper video. Thanks for watching. Back to normal now. All right, see you all later. I can say good night, but good afternoon. Enjoy your dinners.